Shalom, shalom. It's the brother Ishar from Mississippi Gulf Coast. Before I get started, I'm going to give infinite honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders for Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the Akim that's pushing this truth with all faith and all righteousness and all sincerity. To you, I say shalom. All right, and this is just a lesson in the spirit, a transit lesson. The title of this lesson is going to be their intentions is to always keep Jake in a state of confusion, and I just want to get into how these devils are, man, confusing Jake, keeping Jake like in a state of not knowing what's going on, man. And they do that through their wickedness, man. With their witchcraft or with the gifts or with their left hand magic, man. Just let it be, their left hand magic, man. Cause Esau, he don't work on the left hand side, man. So everything is wicked, man. It ain't right. And his intentions is never right for Jake, man. First, I want to go ahead and get into the first Maccabees, the 10th chapter. And the point is just really going into how Esau knows, man. When Jake about to come up or get it together or become stronger, he work his magic, man. With his little his fake humble spirit, because the spirit in him ain't upright like the scriptures say. So, Esau come with a fake humility, man. All right? Giving you compliments and this, that, and the other, but the whole time it should destroy you. This first Maccabees, the 10th chapter, I'm going to start at verse 15, but the point is, it's basically going into Demetrius, King Demetrius, basically gave him armor, Jonathan, gave Jake armor and things of that nature, and wrote him a letter, basically, applauding him, trying to get him hyped up and, make him feel good, And now this is verse 15 when Alexander found out. So he did his wicked due diligence. Okay, this verse 15 in First Maccabees 10th chapter, it says, "Now when the king Alexander had heard that what promises Demetrius had sent unto Jonathan, right, the armor, the hosts and armory and all that, it says, when also it was told him of the battles and noble acts which he had his brother and had done, Jonathan and Simeon and Judas, put in their work, man, real great men, of the scriptures. And it says, had done is, heard about them, heard about how great they are, and of the pains that they had endured. He said, shall we find such another man? Now, therefore, we will make him our friend and confederate, so Saul like, oh man, you know what, man, he's just this great man, he's just strong and powerful man, we need him on our team, right? Go on, bring him over, we need him on our team for to benefit us, It says, upon this he wrote a letter and sent it unto him according to these words, saying, King Alexander to his brother Jonathan sendeth greeting. We have heard of thee that thou art a man of great power, and meet to be our friend. Wherefore now this day we ordain thee to be the high priest of thy nation, and to be called king's friend. And therewithal he sent him a purple robe and a crown of gold, and required thee to take our part and keep friendship with us. So in the 7th month of 160th year, at the Feast of the Tabernacles, Jonathan put on the holy robe and gathered together forces and provided much armor. Whereof Demetrius heard, he was very sorry and said, what have we done that Alexander had prevented us in making enmity with the Jews to strengthen himself, right? So he basically like, oh man, he did this to, he basically got on the good side of the Jews, Jake to strengthen himself, right? But the whole time that's what he on, you see. The spirit of him ain't upright, so he'll go. Saul ain't brotherly. He'll take out his own, man. But point is, he basically trying to he know what he doing. He know what Alexander doing because he doing it. And he said, what have we done that Alexander had prevented us in making enmity with the Jews to strengthen himself? I also will write unto them words of encouragement and promise them dignities and gifts that I may have their aid. Okay, and I'm gonna stop there. So have their aid, have their assistance, have their protection. You see what I'm saying? Because Jake, was strong. But it just show how these devils plot, man. These are real enemies, man. It's never kind words and brother's keeper with them, man. They broke the brotherly covenant, man. So they always is finding out ways to get Jake with their guard down, man. Okay? And then it said, I'm going to reread it. It says, and promise them dignities and gifts. Gifts destroy the heart, don't it? This is Ecclesiastes 7:7. It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart, the mind, man. Your intentions. You could be so focused on the bigger picture, and all of a sudden, here go a gift. Somebody give you a gift, and you lose focus, man. Of what you got going or what you doing, man. These devils, they smooth like that on the left-hand side. And if you ain't focused, they can get you, man. Take you for your head. This Psalms 55:21 says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they drawn swords, man. So yeah, they come to you speaking these smooth things. But the whole time they plan is to use you for what they need you for and get rid of you. This is what they doing with all these so-called famous Jake celebrities, man. They use and abuse them, man. Mentally, spiritually, physically. And when they done, they throw you away like a rag doll, man. It's never to help you, it's to help them and kill you. That's always Esau's intentions, man. This is Ecclesiastes 12:10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humbled himself, right? He humbled down what they were doing, though. They was what I just read in First Maccabees. They writing good letters, right? To be the priest of the nation and be called king's friend, right? He sent them a purple robe and a crown of gold. And when you go up, you can see what King Demetrius did. He said, wherefore he had gave him authority to gather an host and to provide weapons that he might aid him in battle, and commanded also the hostages that were in the tower should be delivered him. You know what I'm saying? So they doing all these smooth things, but the whole time is for their own self-gain, man. And they use their trickery, man. They use their left-handed magic, man, to get to Jake, man. And Salakia, their top thing that they do is use the deception. All right? They use their deception, man. Matter of fact, let me look into that. Salakia. Act of deception, act of misleading, a lie, falsehood. That's what they use, man. Because this is the wicked, man, that the scriptures speak of, man. So they use that deception, play on your head, man. Because you fall for the gift. You fall for those gifts. You fall for the magic, man. That left hand magic Esau got, man. Let me get back to it. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 11. It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. Yeah, he humble himself down. He'll make it seem like he really low in spirit and he don't mean no harm. But the whole time he do, man. This devil do, man. It says, and beware of him, that thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have been altogether wiped away. Set him not by, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at thy last remember my words, and be pricked therewith. All right. So the whole time, man, if you taking good heed, or if you don't take good heed, man, he'll show you who he is every time, which he has, man, to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Just like with Gad. As soon as you take your guard down, this devil overthrow you. That humility, that guy that you thought you once seen, he still, you thought you seen, you wipe that glass, you see that rust, man. You see that wickedness, man. So that's why you got to take good heed and keep those glasses on and keep seeing him for who he truly is, the wicked, man. All right. But that's about it. I'm gonna stop there because I'm on break. I ain't gonna make it too long. Lord willing, I hope this lesson was edifying. I'm gonna close out and give an infinite honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashum, Yahweh Shai, Bahashum, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim that's pushing this truth with all faith and all righteousness and all sincerity. To you, I say Shalom.